This is the perfect breakfast. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to have this. This is basically why I came.
¡Qué rico! Dándole de comer. Dale una uvita.
Dame una uva.
What you did?
Let's go to see the backyard. You have seen this house before, inside, but not outside.
You do all this yourself?
Yeah, my brother just helped me. Says he just repaint all this wood. I plan to plant some vegetables for next year. Yeah, I'm going to plant a garden there. This is guava tree, this one, and there are 2 avocado tree, 2 lemon tree. We get a lot of lemons from this lemon tree.
Wait, where is your mango?
The mango, that one.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, this is the mango.
The mango. And I have another mango in that corner outside. And also, look, this tree that you can see the top of the tree here is a mamoncillo tree.
Oh, those are delicious.
Yeah, delicious. And this is a mandarin, this one. We made party.
Yeah, did you dance here?
Yeah, we have been dancing. For next year, we are going to harvest avocados and mangoes and guavas.
Nice. Man, I can't wait to taste those guavas. Get it. Get it, Lulu.
Juan Carlos kids, when they come in March. Every March, they come here to spend 1 week here with us. They go to the beach and everything. And they enjoy getting these lizards. But they never kill them. They respect the animals a lot.
Welcome to Luis TV. We are in Titusville, Florida. I'm at my sister's house.
Hi.
And she is gonna make us arepas. This is a traditional Venezuelan breakfast.
It's what Venezuelans are known for. It's a cornmeal, and you just mix it with water, salt, and you make the dough. And the dough has to be, very soft. And you just make the arepa. You can fry them, you can grill them. They're usually grilled. That's how they taste. Really good. You just make like some sort of tortilla and go like this. Well, that's how I make them. People make them differently.
And you oil your hands so that the dough doesn't get stuck to your...
In my hands, correct.
This is the perfect breakfast. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to have this. This is basically why I came. And you found a store that has a bunch of stuff from Venezuela, correct?
In Orlando, yes. They have like everything we grew up with. Toddy,
Cocosete,
sorbeticos, cocosetes,
Cerelac.
sushi, pirulín, Cerelac, Neptune. Oh my God, absolutely everything. And we go there. We buy this cheese right here.
This is Venezuelan cheese. This is like
and
the
it's
stuff
very close to,
that we grew up eating.
Yeah, it's very close to the real thing, what my mom used to buy us. So I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
We have to drive an hour to get there, but it's all worth it. Toma. Mira, muéstrale a Gwendolyn cómo estás de peinada bonita. Wow, ¿me puedes peinar así? So my brother is vegetarian, so this will only be filled with butter and cheese. You don't mind me using my hands, do you? Okay.
No, you can.
They're clean.
You can even use me as hands if you want.
And we fill them up with cheese, but you can fill them up with pretty much anything you want. Meat, chicken, anything you want. My favorite is cheese and avocado. For those of you who like avocado, they are
avocado.
Amazing. I have some avocados here. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So here's what I do when I do an avocado one. I open it up. I do a little bit of butter. There's people that do a lot more butter, which taste better, but you know, try to keep it healthy. So basically what I do with the avocado is I just mash it like this.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
And then I go like this a little bit, you know, because it's perfectly ripe. And then you throw the cheese on top.
Oh, so good.
I have more than enough avocados here. So one for you, one for Gwendolyn.
Tenemos algo así parecido en México. Son las gorditas. Le decimos las gorditas.
Oh, las gorditas.
Sí, ya. Sí. Que les metes así y adentro ya le puedes meter todo lo que tú quieras.
Two, okay.
Wait, can I at least have one?
Por favor.
Para que las haga.
This is such a guilty pleasure. I don't know if you can even call this a guilty pleasure because you know, it's just cheese and avocados and corn and a little bit of butter.
Just a little bit. Viejo.
Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. ¿Te gustó? Okay. I know, right? And that right there is the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Welcome to Luis TV. We are at the Kennedy Space Center. NASA, right there. We're gonna go in and look at some science stuff. Oh my God, this is just too cool. Look at this, right behind me is the Atlas rocket. This thing has helped us go to space a bunch of times. This rocket is 105 feet tall or something like that. That's cool. Okay, for more amazingness, right behind me, that is a Saturn rocket. One of the rockets that lifted the Apollo missions into space back in the 60s. Look at how massive this thing is. It's quite large. 223 feet tall. Well, long, I guess, in this configuration. Speaking of the Saturn rockets, behind me is one of its engines. Now, that thing was massive, okay? 223 feet is like 36 stories. The whole vehicle weighed like 7 million pounds. There was a cluster of these engines at the bottom of this rocket. Yeah, that thing lifted the Saturn V rocket 38 miles above the surface. And another NASA workhorse, as they call it. This is the Delta II rocket. Man, I wish I could show you from up there. This thing is huge. This rocket right here has lifted the Opportunity rovers into space. Back here is actually the bottom of the Saturn V rocket, and
the year that they sent it to the space, it was registered as the loudest sound that humankind has done in history.
Wendy's doing space yoga right here, right underneath the Saturn V rocket. Yes, Neil, preach it. Sometimes I complain about this lens being too wide, just wide enough to get the whole rocket in the photo. There is the Space Shuttle Atlantis. That is the ship. That thing had its first flights in 1985 and its last one in 2011. It flew 33 missions.
That's how you introduce a real spaceship.
That's cool, we have the real ship over there. But here is Hubble. That is not the real Hubble telescope, that is a mock-up. The real Hubble telescope is in space, still working, soon to be replaced by the James Webb telescope. There is so much to look at here. Every single thing is super cool. I cannot take my eyes off of this thing. Seriously, that's Space Shuttle Atlantis right there. So this holes, as you see right here on the tail and the nose of the Atlantis space shuttle, this is how they change speed and how they change direction in space. There's a little rocket nozzles. They called it the RCS, the Reaction Control System.
There, our mission was to go up and capture a satellite that had been had a launch malfunction being launched on an expendable rocket. They had a perfectly good satellite in an unusable orbit.
It's so hard to be here and not touch it. It's like, look at that.
It's so amazing. You know, the space shuttle is enormous. It's huge. I mean, I don't know how long it is. So it looks like it's close and within reach, but trust me, none of it is within reach. And I want to touch it so bad. And this is the bottom view of the space shuttle Atlantis. There's thousands of silicon tiles on the bottom of this spacecraft, basically protecting the whole ship from burning up in re-entry. Sadly, when Space Shuttle Columbia exploded in re-entry, it was because of one of those tiles being damaged. The tiles on the bottom reached temperatures of 1600 degrees C. That's 3000 degrees Fahrenheit during re-entry. There are 24,300 tiles on the bottom of this spaceship. There's an adult up there. Let's do it. Of Space Shuttle Atlantis, real Space Shuttle Atlantis. This I didn't know. Space Shuttle rolled on Michelin tires. So this Michelin pilots right here had to support 120 tons at landing at 240 miles per hour. That's a tire right there. This is truly the most extraordinary machine that man has ever built. This is just about the best exhibit I have ever seen in my entire life at any museum, bar none. Bye-bye, Space Shuttle Atlantis.
For those who have not been there, the introduction is just like kills you. I don't know, you don't need to be a science lover. I am a science lover, but I think you don't have to, just to enter to the description of how it happened. And then by the end, they surprise you with the Atlantis. It's just like, te toma el aliento.
That Atlantis thing was just too cool. This next exhibit is called the Hall of Heroes. And I think they have an actual NASA Hall of Fame in here. Capsule that went up in space, and it's attached to the Atlas rocket that took it there. And this here is the Mercury Mission Control, a mock-up of it actually. More space yoga. There is an actual Hall of Fame here, and of course right in the middle of the entrance is a statue of Alan Shepard. He was the first American in space. Sally Ride right there. Didn't she get a song named after her?
Hey mama, te vas para el espacio.
What's this?
Uy, ay.
Here's a T-Rex. That's scary. This is how Wendelin is using her computer right now, so that Mia doesn't reach it.
Esa las hace una amiga mía, sí.
Están preciosas.
Wow.
Nini me dio 4 playeras. Poca madre. Increíbles.
¿Pero
mira.
qué son? No se ve, tienes, me lo estás bloqueando.
Es Frida, es
Ellos
Frida.
arreglan bien bonito siempre.
Mira.
Wow, Smoking Frida.
En Baby,
Baby
Frida.
Frida.
Baby Frida.
Este es increíble.
And this is Side-Eye
Oh my
Frida.
God.
Giving Shade Frida.
Oh my God. Sí, está preciosa, está súper rica, está
Sí,
preciosa.
está bien ligerita.
Yeah.
We are at Disney Springs.
We're gonna have dinner, right?
Yep.
There's food at the end of this rainbow?
Yes. It's like a shopping center.
There's a Lego Mickey right there. Here's a T-Rex. That's scary. All right, where are we going?
We go to Durango.
To Durango?
Durango.
Okay.
Besito.
Hola, 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 mi princesita.